maybe they'll come to the table a little sooner. All right, we're trying. This would be a great way to close out the week with 9 straight W's, 3 straight hat tricks, and tonight I'm taking the Hornets. -8 against the Lakers. No AD, no LeBron. I mean, come on, Chris. I got to get that one. All right. If the Lakers
they opened up to scoring the first 7 points of the game.
Yeah, that'll be. They'll fall behind. You know how that is. Right. Come out. All right. I also have the Nuggets -4 on the road against the Pelicans. The Nuggets have been playing better. I like the Nuggets there -4. And Chris, the best bet. I'm taking the Grizzlies. I got it at -5. I think it's up to 8 or 9 now. There's no Mitchell. There's no Gobert.
Right.
Jazz are visiting Memphis. I think I got it at -5. But it's climbing now because people are probably piling up money.
9? Wow.
I think so. I think it's up to -9 now because a lot of people are dumping money in on that. But there you go. Again, Grizzlies -5, Hornets -8. Nuggets -4. We're trying to go for the hat trick 3 straight nights. Shekel City building strong and tall and shiny. And remember, I'm not telling you who to bet on. I'm just telling you who I bet on.
All right. Rob Parker feeling good about Shekel City. All right. Well, maybe. Rob, did you see what Najee Harris said? The nice rookie running back for the Steelers. Had a nice year. They asked him, obviously Ben Roethlisberger retired. And they asked him who he wants to be their next quarterback. He gave out 3 names: Deshaun Watson, Aaron Rodgers, and even Jimmy Garoppolo. Your thoughts? I would love. Look, I think Rodgers to stay in Green Bay, but Rob, I'd love to see him in Pittsburgh. I think they'd be great. They got receivers, obviously defense, great coach. Najee Harris is good. Deshaun Watson, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, his name is always going to be out there until people know for sure he can't play. He's like that hidden gem. We know how talented he is and what he can do. It's just whether or not he gets to get back on the football field. It
looks like he is, right? Because it's a civil suit. So at this point, at least, he doesn't stand the threat of going to jail. Yes, right. But you know what? If the league suspended him, say 8 games, or heck, to be honest, if they suspended him a whole season, if I was a team in need of a quarterback, I'd still sign him. I still would.
Even with a year, 2, so he'd be off for 2 years and would still take a chance. I mean,
I know he's young. Risk. You're right. Yeah, he's young, but you're right. I mean, 2 years away, is there rust? What's going on? But if I was desperate, I'm not talking about the Jazz. They got Trevor Lawrence. They got
I know. You mean like a team right there. Really is a quarter.
I would do it. And, we'll see. And then Jimmy G. Jimmy G's going to go somewhere probably. Pittsburgh, you could do worse than Jimmy G. All right. A couple 2 hours left. Lock it.
We are Sports.
Get in zone, AutoZone. Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today? With nights getting longer, it might be time to refresh your headlights. You'll see better and drive safer. Why not try Sylvania Silver Star Ultra Bulbs? They have the furthest downward light, and right now you can get a $10 AutoZone gift card by mail or email when you buy 2. Visit one of our 6,000 stores or order from AutoZone.com for same-day store pickup or free next-day delivery. Get in zone, AutoZone. Restrictions apply.
Remember all those big dreams you used to have, and then life made other plans? With a Mercedes-Benz Sprinter van, it's time to bring those dreams back. Start your own business or commit to van life with a Mercedes-Benz Sprinter van. Now, you could win the Mercedes-Benz Sprinter Mode 4x4 that we have. Enter the Dan Patrick Show Ultimate Camping Rig Sweepstakes. To enter, get official rules. Visit danpatrick.com or foxsportsradio.com. Have to do it by February 2nd for your chance to win.
John Bowers Construction is looking for a lead carpenter who has construction experience and is a problem solver. A bookkeeper. Experience is a plus, but they'll train the right person and a salesperson who can work with customers and help with marketing. Call 541-205-1464 to apply. They offer extremely competitive wages, paid vacation, and so much more. Call John Bowers Construction at 541-205-1464 to apply today. CCB 188923, Equal Opportunity Employer.
Everyone loves the little extras that you receive when you buy something. Extra fries at the bottom of the bag, a free toothbrush when you go to the dentist, and who doesn't love extra pepperoni on their pizza? When investing money in advertising, you should absolutely expect a return on that investment. If you're doing it right, you're getting that return and a little extra. I call the little extras the hidden benefits of advertising. Here's 2 examples for you. Hidden benefit number 1. Improved closing ratios. It's much easier for your salespeople or your staff to sell a product from a company that people have heard of and have an emotional attachment or connection with. Hidden benefit number 2. You recruit higher quality people. The best employees prefer to work for well-known businesses. I'm Scott Allen with Basin Media Active. If you'd like to see all 9 of the hidden benefits or take a good look at your advertising's return on investment, give us a call at the station. And join me next time for more sound advice for your business.
145 over 92.
180 over 111.
182 over 100. And I had a heart attack and cardiac arrest. And then a stroke.
Your blood pressure numbers could change your life.
A lot of people don't understand, including myself, I didn't, now I do, the impact of having a stroke. My memory is shot.
When I woke up, I couldn't speak.
Lowering your high blood pressure could save you from a heart attack or stroke. If you've stopped your treatment plan, restart it, or talk to your doctor about creating one that works better for you. Start taking the right steps at manageyourbp.org.
It's a new life, but I want to make it better. I'm coming back. Ask your doctor, check your blood pressure.
Brought to you by the American Heart Association, American Medical Association, and the Ad Council.
I'm originally shortstop David Morris. While I might not play for your favorite baseball team, when it comes to fighting treatments for COVID-19, we're all on the same team. One important treatment that you may not know about is antibody-rich plasma, being tested locally in a clinical trial organized by Johns Hopkins University at covidplasmatrial.org. My favorite part of baseball season is getting to meet the fans and hear the roar of the crowd. At covidplasmatrial.org, it showed that this 100-year-old treatment option is safe and effective against COVID-19. It could be the key to getting us back to normal. And for those like me who have chronic condition, it could be life-saving. Wow. If you have recently been exposed to or diagnosed with COVID-19, step up to the plate and go to covidplasmatrial.org to enroll. covidplasmatrial.org. Let's knock it out of the park.
For 20 years, Friends of the Children of Klamath Basin has been pairing our community's youth with professionally trained salaried mentors who provide 12-plus years of one-on-one mentor-mentee relationship focused on social-emotional development and educational support. There's nothing more important than positively impacting our young people's day-to-day lives for long-term achievement and success. To find out more about how you can support their mission, go to friendsklamath.org for more information.
104.3 and 960 Sports is KLAD Klamath Falls and K282CB Klamath Falls, the Basin Sports Leader.
Are you ready for an amazing night?
104.3 and 960 Sports and Lithia Klamath Falls Auto Center presents the 2021-22 season of Oregon Tech Lady Owls basketball. Today's game is brought to you by Lake of the Woods Resort, the Clubhouse Bar and Grill at Harbor, Coldwell Banker Holman Premier Realty, your local Les Schwab Tire Centers, Abby's Pizza, Skyline Brewery, Rogue Credit Union, Klamath Falls Toyota, Phil Kensler, your local State Farm agent, Wainema Electric, Papa Murphy's Pizza, the Shiloh Inns, at Staub, Fast Break, Coastal Farm and Ranch Store, the award-winning Running Wild Ranch Resort, Howard's Meat Center, My Mechanic, Basin Telecom Belltown, Main Street Jewelers, Lithia Jeep Chrysler Dodge, Pacific Power, Applebee's, and Turn Tom Point S, John Bowers Construction, Pacific Crest Federal Credit Union, and Klamath Falls. Go!
And a very pleasant good evening, everyone, and welcome to Hawaiian Night here at Danny Miles Court, as Oregon Tech will play host to the Gooey Duck from Evergreen State in Olympia, Washington. I'm Bobby Thompson along with Mike Garrard, and it is definitely Hawaiian Night. And you take a look at these teams that are playing, and right now Evergreen State's trying to claw their way into the potential playoff pool, and Oregon Tech is trying to climb into the hope we can get a home game group. And so that's kind of what's on line tonight here at Danny Miles Court. And of course, Mike Garrard right here with yours truly, and we expect a couple of good ball games, and even better probably tomorrow night. But tonight is Hawaiian night. And so if you are still at home and getting ready to come to the game and you got a Hawaiian shirt,
hey, bring it on.
Get it on.
Get the shorts. I did not go with the shorts
I
this
didn't
week.
either. No, I saw where Scott Allen did.
Yeah.
Went with the shorts.
Yeah, nice Hawaiian shirt. And
Yeah.
we have North Shore Hawaiian plate for sale.
Oh.
$8 for the tray of teriyaki chicken, and or $10, and they'll throw in soda for you. So the full bottle of soda.
That
so,
would be perfect.
Get on up here. We have dinner for you. Just come on up and enjoy Hawaiian night at its finest. We're going to take a time out. When we come back, we'll talk with head coach Scott Meredith. Pretty successful weekend last weekend. Got the split in against C of I and Eastern Oregon. And we'll talk about that with Scott when we come back.
We take pride in our work, pride in our service. We built our business on integrity. We're all part of a working family. Coastal Farm and Ranch, we're just what the country needs.
I'm Chris Walker, General Manager of Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Klamath Falls. I'm also a big fan of Oregon Tech basketball. One of my first K-Falls experiences was an OIT basketball doubleheader at Danny Miles Court. It was awesome. I'm proud that our dealership is partnered with the winningest basketball program in NAIA history. I'd like to invite you to join us in supporting Oregon Tech athletics. We'll see you at Danny Miles Court. Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Klamath Falls. We are Klamath Falls.
Hi there, it's Les Schwab Tires, introducing the new Backcountry AT2 for a quieter ride with improved performance in wet conditions. Because when it comes to keeping your family safe on the road this winter, the right tires help you feel prepared for anything.
Mom? Mom? Hey, Mom!
Well, almost anything. Plus, save up to $130 when you buy Quatrack tires with financing. Les Schwab Tires. Limited time offer. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com/sale for details.
We're here at Howard's Meat Center, standing in front of the meat case right now and looking at some of the different options for meal.
Yeah, we have a large variety of stuffed chicken breasts, ranged from a cordon bleu to a chicken chili relleno, also the Santa Fe chicken. We also have something for the stovetop with the chicken fajitas or the beef fajitas. And then, of course, your crock pot meals, pork shoulder roast. We have those seasoned or plain, beef chuck roast, which works out really nice.
You're looking for an idea for a meal tonight? Think about Howard's Meat Center. Something great is always in the case here.
It's time for the Oregon Tech Coaches Show. Mike and Bobby talk with head coach Scott Meredith. Brought to you by your local Coastal Farm and Ranch store. Now, Mike Garrard and Bobby Thompson.
And Scott Meredith here on the Coaches Show, brought to you by the Clubhouse Bar and Grill. We invite you to go out and check them out at Harbor Isles. Great food, lots of different beverages to choose from. And they've also got a simulator where you can play almost any golf course you want. You don't have to freeze your booty off.
Yeah, food, beer, golf. My three favorite words.
What about basketball?
Yeah, there's four of them.
Okay, I figured. All right. Scott Meredith, a successful road trip last weekend. You played a great game, lost at Eastern in overtime, 79-75. But down College of Idaho, you got that close one for the win column, 69-67. Road split, which is what you want. That is such a tough road split anyways to get. Your thoughts on last weekend?
Yeah, it's the toughest road trip for us. Two well-coached teams, successful teams, tough venues, and a quick turnaround on that Saturday game. We competed so hard with Eastern Oregon, and we really made some great plays to push the game into overtime. We had a sideline play, and Abby got the ball and drew the defenders to her and just threw an incredible bounce pass backside for the basket, and pushed the game into overtime. And our young freshman guards are playing great, and Olivia had to step up and knock a couple free throws down at the end, and just cool as the other side of the pillow, And then we jumped all over them early on in the overtime, scored the first 4 points, and it was looking good. And then we made some defensive mistakes, and Sailor Lifke got to us again, and
the Cascade Conference ended up being the Cascade Conference Player of the Week.
And she's special. And we were up by 2, and she knocked down a 3, and then they got a little momentum, and we dropped the game by 4, but not for a lack of effort, a lack of execution. We did make some defensive mistakes that hurt us, but overall, it was a really solid performance by our team. I was very proud of them.
Yeah, that was at Eastern Oregon. And then the next night, we had another tough game. We got out to a good start at College of Idaho, up 12-5 at the end of the first quarter. And then I don't know what happened. They scored 5 points in the first quarter, 27 in the second quarter, and I go, uh-oh, here we go. Yeah. And then your girls battled back and dominated the fourth quarter, which is something good to see, 24-15 on the way to the 69-67 win.
Yeah, rough, just rough road trip. We played at 3 o'clock on that second day. We had some bus issues.
Which was 2 o'clock, actually, because it was in Idaho, so it was even an hour earlier.
Had some bus issues, and so we weren't able to have a shoot-around. It kind of took us out of our rhythm a little bit, so we just showed up and played the game and
got off to a good start.
Great start defensively, and then Idaho remembered, hey, we're College of Idaho and we're playing at home, and so going at halftime, and we were just emotionally and energy-wise, we were spent, and I was very concerned about us at halftime. And we came out in the third quarter, and it didn't get better, and we found ourselves down by 10. So we got a timeout. We changed things up defensively. We went full court, went into a little bit of a zone, and the girls pulled it off. They made it work, and we made a run at the end. Once again, we had to hit some free throws. And
how did you say that?
We were able, we handled the situations pretty well. We had some fouls to give, about 38 seconds to go, so our girls were patient. Let about 10, 12 seconds run off, we'd foul, and so we whittled the clock down, and found ourselves tied with 9 seconds to go. So we advanced the ball, and we talked about some different things. We've got a lob to Clemmer in our back pocket and some things we pulled off before, but Idaho was we were in the bonus. Idaho had the 5 fouls, so any hand touch or anything like that, we're going to the foul line in a tie game. So we decided to go into a weave, and Abby faked it and took it herself right into the middle of the paint and knocked down the game winner. And it was really awesome to see Abby pull that off in her hometown.
Well, yeah, and then she had 10 assists that game, and I thought that was one of her best games with only 2 turnovers. The other person I wanted to mention, I thought had maybe a breakout game. I hope so. Courtney Clemmer, she came out, had 11 points and 6 rebounds, and I thought was her best game of the year.
Yeah, and I've heard several comments, and I agree that Courtney was playing as hard as we've seen her play all year. She was going after rebounds aggressively, and she really made a difference for us. And when we got down by 10 and we were tired and things weren't going well for us, I just have so much pride in our team, the way they handled themselves. Nobody blinked, nobody rolled over. They just kept on fighting and found a way to get it done, and that shows a lot of character. And that was a pretty incredible win for the second day of that road trip.
All right, yeah, we've got the split. Very important for the Lady Owls, currently in 5th place, working to get that home playoff game. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, we'll take a look at tonight's opponent. It's Hawaiian night here at Danny Miles Court, so if you're making your way, don't forget the Hawaiian shirt.
You're just going to your first break. Come back in the second break. Good recording on first break. Very good.
Is for sale.
One night only, so make sure you take advantage of that. We'll take a timeout and we'll preview Evergreen State when we come back on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
Coastal Farm and Ranch, we're just what the country needs. We take pride in our work, pride in our service. We built our business on integrity. We're all part of a working family. Coastal Farm and Ranch, we're just what the country needs.
The Coaches Show has been brought to you by your local Coastal Farm and Ranch store.
Kick it!
Stay tuned. The pregame show is next. Brought to you by Turn Tom Point S.
Ed Staub & Sons and Fast Break Convenience Stores are proud to support Oregon Tech and the many local communities we operate in. Ed Staub & Sons has been locally owned and operated for 60 years. Ed Staub & Sons is your local source for your business and residential energy needs. From gas and diesel, to propane, to kerosene and heating oil, to a full line of equipment and automotive lubricants, Ed Staub & Sons has you covered. Come by and visit us at one of our Fast Break convenience store locations. Now you can take advantage of our Payday Rewards loyalty program and earn 5 points per gallon on fuel and 3 points for any in-store purchases. Download our app and get 100 bonus Payday points today. Get the best prices and start earning more savings. That's Fast Break Convenience Stores and Ed Staub & Sons, proud partners of the Oregon Tech Hustlin' Owls. Go Owls!
It's back for just a few weeks. Abby's Foremost features 4 of our most popular pizzas all together. So there's something for everyone in your family. It's a special pizza in a special shape at a very special price. Order at abbys.com and discover the Foremost for yourself. When you dine at Abby's, you're not only enjoying award-winning pizza, but you're also supporting local schools, charities, and events. We're family-owned. That's why we still roll our dough by hand and pile toppings to the edge. Delivery, takeout, or dine-in. Abby's is a legendary pizza tradition.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
Tim, what on earth?
Oh, hey, Chris. I've been trapping groundhogs.
I see you got one. Wait, that's a badger.
Close enough. I'm going to hold him up on February 2nd and greet all the customers who come into Main Street Jewelers to celebrate Groundhog's Day.
I'm not sure if holding a badger is a good idea.
Well, with Groundhog's Day being the most romantic day of the year, this will be a great attraction to Main Street Jewelers. Here, want to pet him?
No. So let's put things on sale then. Say up to 40% off.
Hey, Chris, help me set up the spotlight.
Spotlight? What on earth for?
Our sale will last as long as he sees his shadow, and I'm going to make sure he sees his shadow.
Okay, I'll shine the light. You grab the groundhog. No badgers or groundhogs were harmed in the making of this commercial. Just Tim. Tim? That's gonna need stitches.
Want to take a break from life? Leave your hectic world behind and treat yourself to a relaxing stay at the Running Y Ranch Resort. It's only a 15-minute drive from town, but you'll feel like you're in a different world. Stay in the lodge or book a vacation rental and enjoy amazing views plus amenities like the indoor pool, Sandhill Spa, Ruddy Duck Restaurant, the Bill Collier Ice Arena, and much more. Take your family or leave the kids at home and make it a romantic getaway. Pamper yourself with a stay at the Running Y Ranch Resort.
Winter is on its way, and Turn Tom Point S Tire and Service is the place to go to make sure your vehicle is ready for the cold and snow. They have the largest selection of tires and wheels in the Klamath Basin, and they're the Klamath Basin's exclusive Nokian tire dealer, and they'll be able to get you a set of winter tires that are right for you. Turn Tom Point S also has an outstanding service department to make sure your vehicle is in top shape, something that's really important during winter weather. Simple things like a coolant flush and fluid replacement, changing your oil, and keeping your tires inflated to the right pressure will help you and your vehicle make it through the winter. And don't forget the Turn Tom Point S Platinum Guarantee, the guarantee that's good at any of the 4,500 Point S locations around the world. If you have any problems anywhere with any parts, tires, or service that Turn Tom has provided, just make a call and you'll be covered. Get to the point. Turn Tom Point S Tire and Auto Service. Expert service guaranteed. On Washburn Way, next to Bi-Mart.
Your attention, please.
Welcome back. It's time for the Clubhouse Bar and Grill pregame show. See them today at Harbor. Now Bobby Thompson and Mike Garrard.
1043 960 Sports. It is the Oregon Tech Owls Coaches Show, brought to you by the Clubhouse Bar and Grill. Great place to go eat. Check them out down at Harbor Isles. That's the Clubhouse Bar and Grill. All right, Scott Meredith, Lady Owls versus the Gooey Duck of Evergreen State here on Hawaiian Night. Now, this Evergreen State team, overall, they are 4-9 in conference, 5-11 overall, but they've got some nice wins. They beat Southern Oregon at their place, also beat the College of Idaho. Take a look at Evergreen State.
Yeah, they've been a little bit up and down, a little inconsistent, but wins over Southern and Idaho prove that they've got talent and they have to be respected. Like all teams in the conference, we've all been playing shorthanded at one time or another. That's true for Evergreen, and I think that's part of the reason for why you see them, beating Southern but losing to Corbin. And but they've got two of the most talented offensive players in the conference, in Batoni and Garrett. Last time we played them, Batoni was snowed in and wasn't able to get to the game, and Garrett went off on us for 26 points. And so they're extremely talented.
Both averaging just under 14 points a game.
Yeah, and they've got a 6'3" post in the middle, and they pose some problems. Batoni is a real matchup problem. She's got one of the best spin moves I've ever seen, and she's a great offensive rebounder, and so you just can't leave her alone. And so they've certainly got our attention.
You look at overall as a team, they shoot the ball at 35% overall, just 24.8% from long range.
Yeah, that's kind of their Achilles heel, as is maybe depth. And coming from Olympia up to Klamath Falls, they're going to be playing at altitude, and so that may be a challenge for them as well.
What are your keys for the Lady Owls to get a big victory here tonight, and for Oregon Tech women to improve to 9-5 in conference play?
Well, we need to keep our eye on Batoni and Garrett. They're both capable of putting up big numbers, and so defensively, that's where our focus will be. We think we've got a real advantage in speed, offensive transition, so we're going to want to play up tempo, and we're going to have to, we've shown that we're improving in terms of taking care of the ball. We only had 7 turnovers at Eastern Oregon. And so that
was an overtime game too.
Right,
extra
right.
time.
So compared to some of the games earlier in the season, we're improving in that category, and that needs to be present tonight. We got to take care of the ball and have really meaningful offensive possessions.
All right, Scott Meredith, Lady Owl basketball, Hawaiian Night. Go get them.
Thank you.
Why pay a local broker's commission when you can pay a flat fee to a discount internet broker? Here's why. Real estate transactions are hands-on. Lots of moving parts. Parts like lenders, appraisers, tradespeople, a couple dozen different inspectors, maybe even a bureaucrat or two. At the end of the day, the things that a seller needs most are a partner and a buyer. Pay a discounted fee, you get a listing. Pay a local broker, you get a full-time partner and a buyer. Coldwell Banker Holman Premier Realty. Locally owned, nationally known.
Today we're talking with Todd Andrus of Pacific Power. And Todd, how can folks stay comfortable and save energy?
Great time to look at some basic energy-saving home improvement projects. And you might even be able to get cash back for making your home more energy efficient.
Cash back? What kind of things can get you cash back?
Installing energy-efficient windows can get you cash back and help you save big on heating and cooling costs. Smart thermostats are another way to save money, and many models qualify for cash back. Smart thermostats are just that, smart. They can tell when you're away and even use local weather information to make energy-saving temperature changes automatically.
What would make the biggest difference?
A ductless heat pump is a great option for comfort and savings. One of the biggest reasons why homeowners switch to ductless cooling and heating is overall cost savings. Ductless systems can also allow homeowners to create zones in their home, which means they no longer have to cool or heat rooms that aren't occupied.
How about cash incentives?
To learn more about cash incentives and efficient new products, visit bwattsmart.com today.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. Now, I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
See your local State Farm agent, Phil Kensler, at 1307 South Alameda, or call 883-7000.
It's 5:30 a.m. and you're off.
Well, let's see. I wake up early, get the kids ready, take a shower, clean up the kitchen, walk the dog, rush to work, go to 9 meetings, pick up the kids at practice, then rush home to make dinner. What's for dinner?
Or you swing into Papa Murphy's Pizza, where we'll make your pizza with the freshest ingredients right before your eyes. You take it with you, bake it, and serve it piping hot without having to worry about dinner. Handmade, home-baked. That's Papa Murphy's.
Papa Murphy's, with 2 locations to serve you on South 6th Street and Campus Drive.
Are you ready for an amazing night?
104.3 and 960 Sports and Lithia Klamath Falls Auto Center presents the 2021-22 season of Oregon Tech Lady Owls basketball. Today's game is brought to you by Lake of the Woods Resort, the Clubhouse Bar and Grill at Harbor, Coldwell Banker Home and Premier Realty, your local Les Schwab Tire Centers, Abby's Pizza, Skyline Brewery, Road Credit Union, Klamath Falls Toyota, Phil Kensler, your local State Farm agent, Wainema Electric, Papa Murphy's Pizza, the Shiloh Inns, at Staub, Fast Break, Coastal Farm and Ranch Store, the award-winning Running Y Ranch Resort, Howard's Meat Center, My Mechanic, Basin Telecom Belltown, Main Street Jewelers, Lithia Jeep Chrysler Dodge, Pacific Power, Applebee's, and Turn Tom Point S, John Bowers Construction, Pacific Crest Federal Credit Union, and Klamath Falls Subaru.
Back here at Danny Miles Court as we get ready for the introduction, the national anthem, everything. And Mike, the amazing thing is right now, this is a weekend. Evergreen State tonight, Northwest University tomorrow night. The Owls, men and women, they need to go 4-0.
Really do, and for the hustling Owls, standing alone in first place all of a sudden after Eastern shocked C of I on Tuesday. So the hustling Owls need to maintain that 1-game lead. Big games tonight, tomorrow night at home. You got to take care of business, and then next weekend at Corbin and at Bushnell. Those will be dogfights.
And when you talk about Corbin, they are at C of I tonight. Now Corbin has won 7 consecutive games in the men, and the last time they lost was at home, and it was to C of I by 20 points, 74-54. Ouch. And now they're playing over at C of I. C of I's mad about losing over at Eastern Oregon, but that's going to be a whale of a game. That's going to be a whale of a game. But it wouldn't break my heart if Corbin won that game.
No, wouldn't break my heart either.
Right, they have 5 losses versus 2 for College of Idaho, but it's going to be a whale of a game. It's the game of the night for sure.
I agree. It's one we're going to keep an eye on, and we'll get you updated on that as soon as it starts. There are women's games in progress right now, so we'll take a timeout. When we come back, Scott Allen, the voice of Danny Miles Court, will have tonight's national anthem, and we'll have your starting lineups for tonight's matchup. It's Oregon Tech, it's Evergreen State, it's Hawaiian night. If you're on your way up to the state, up to Danny Miles Court, don't skip dinner. Get up here. We've got North Shore Hawaiian available for sale. The line is not real long right now, so we invite you to come up and get that and enjoy North Shore Hawaiian tonight only at the concession stand.
Yeah, and remember, aloha.
Aloha. Wear that those clothes and the Hawaiian shirts, and
no grass skirts. So
you may even get a lay later.
We're just what the country needs.
Southern Oregon. It's the place we call home. It's a community where we believe in supporting one another, giving back and lending a hand to those in need. We're Road Credit Union, and since 1956, we've been living and giving local. Community proud and here to serve our members. At Road Credit Union, you're more than an auto loan or a checking account, and your membership is about being part of something bigger, making a difference for our friends and neighbors. Right here in Southern Oregon. Living local. It's a Rogue thing.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Aloha and aikomomai to Hawaiian Night at the Oregon Institute of Technology in Danny Miles Court. Tonight, the Gooey Ducks of the Evergreen State College face off with your Oregon Tech Lady Owls. Before we announce tonight's starting lineups, we ask that you please rise. Gentlemen, remove your caps for the singing of our national anthem. Welcome tonight, a mother-daughter combo, Tammy and Rachel Ballou.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ladies and gentlemen, here are tonight's Lithia starting lineups. First, from Olympia, Washington, the Gooey Ducks of Evergreen State College. Starting at guard, a 5'5" sophomore. From Seattle, Washington, please welcome Monique Bungay, number 10. At guard, a 5'6" sophomore. From Sonora, California, wearing number 23, Shanice Garrett. At forward, a 6'3" sophomore. From Elma, Washington, 24, Jalen Sackrider. At guard and forward, a 5'8" senior from Henderson, Nevada, number 33, Trinity Mitone. And at forward, a 6-foot junior from Tompkins, Washington, number 40, Lily Stewart. The Gooey Ducks are coached by head coach Jackie Robinson. He is assisted by James Chandler, Gary Adams, and Jimmy Anderson. On your feet, Hooter fans! Here are tonight's Oregon Tech Lady Owl Lithia starting five. At guard, the 5'8" true freshman from Clatskanie, Oregon, number 4, Olivia Sprague. At forward, the sophomore from Gridley, California, 6'2", number 11, Madison Tull. And at forward, the 5'9" freshman, Clatskanie, Oregon, number 15, Shelby Blodgett. Starting at guard, a 5'8" freshman from Gridley, California, 22, Kennedy Tull. And at forward, rebound leader, 5'11" junior from Napa Vine, Washington, 31, Melissa Lee. Your Lady Owls are coached by head coach Scott Meredith. He's assisted by associate head coach Ryan Beasley. NAIA officials for tonight's contest, Brian Robinson, Ronald Urbison, and Mark Barrett.
Well, another great job by Scott Allen. He really gets the crowd going quick, Mike.
Even with a cold, he does a great job.
I know it. Interesting starting lineup tonight for Oregon Tech, and I'll tell you, the freshmen have come of age, Michael. They certainly have. Tull jumps it up with Sackrider. Kristen Farrell and Abby Kreiser not playing tonight, not in uniform. And it's going to be an interesting game, and I think that this lineup is tough, Mike. I think this is a solid lineup for Oregon Tech. They're going to jump again as they get ready. Toss it up, and the tip is controlled by the Evergreen State. As they come into the front court, on the near side right here is Garrett. Pass in the middle, knocked back over to the sideline into Sackrider's hands. Brings it back out, they give it to Garrett. Now they come back over to Garrett with another pass. She's a hot hand. Over for a long three from the left side, over and off, taken by Sackrider. Rebound cleared off by Tech. Long pass comes down, drive down, Shelby Blodgett. Her shot is blocked. And right into the hands of Evergreen, and they come right back up the other way.
I think that was Toll on the shot.
So they out on top, ready to set it up is Bungay. Bungay gives it at the top to Stewart. Now over on the near side to Garrett, where she was so hot in warm-ups, and she misses that one. Rebound is taken off the boards for Oregon Tech by Blodgett. They come ahead. Blodgett gets back out to Lee. Now over. Long shot on the way, and it's good for three by Olivia Sprague, the true freshman from Clatskanie. We got two of them out there, and you can see why they won 3 state championships at Clatskanie.
3 freshmen starting.
Yeah, 3 freshmen, 2 from Clatskanie. Over, out on top. Now they come to the left-hand side with it to Bengay. Got a shot on the way, off the front of the arm, no good. Taken by Batoni. And here comes Sprague into the front court for Oregon Tech. Sprague gets it over on the right-hand side. Now takes a return pass. Comes way back out to Lee. Lee leaves the handle, gets it back again. Shot from the baseline, over and off, taken by Blodgett. And they come the other way. Down on the far sideline, foul line, shot up, and banking it in, the old UCLA style. And that was Batoni. And it's 3-2. Tech's lead is cut to 1 with 8 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Driving down along the baseline, here's Maddie Toll driving underneath, up and under for Maddie Toll. Lay it up and in, and it's 5-2. Maddie leads the conference in field goal percentage, and Melissa Lee is second. How about those apples?
Well, how about Toll going 1-on-3 and getting the easy bucket? I mean, she just took it to the rack.
They cleared out of the way, didn't they? All right, shot on the way, no good. Taken by Bungay. Rebound comes off. Melissa Lee into the front court with it. Passes left-hand side. Nice pass down to Maddie Toll. One bounce dribble underneath. Put it up and in. And it's 7-2. Oregon Tech. 5-point lead.
Nice job by Melissa Lee in transition. She's really doing well with the ball in her hands. And, boy, we missed her last weekend.
Oh, did we ever. That could have made a big difference on Friday night, I'll tell you. Out on top, Sackrider goes over on the left-hand side to Bungay. Now they get it out to Stewart. Stewart hands it back to Bungay. She's going to launch a 3. Back of the iron, no good. Rebound cleared off for Oregon Tech by Blodgett. Gives it up to her high school teammate, Sprague.
4 rebounds for Blodgett early on here.
And the pass, their first shot was kind of blocked, and then Blodgett got the rebound and put it back in. Makes the score 9-2. It's a 7-point lead for the Lady Owls.
Tech with a 6-2 lead in rebounds early on.
Get the ball, lob it down low with the ball. They lob it right to Melissa Lee. That was the wrong uniform to lob it to, and Lee comes the other way on the TO. Gets it over to Sprague. Sprague's pass goes over in the corner, and they say they caught the ball over on the side, and evidently that Kennedy Toll's foot was on the line. 9-2 Tech, 6:09 remaining in the first quarter.
First turnover for the Owls. Gooey Ducks with one as well, as having a seat will be sack rider for the Gooey Ducks.
And Bella Jensen into the game. With the ball is Bungay, bringing us into the front court. Bungay on the dribble. Gives it up to Batoni. Batoni wants to drive, and her shot is blocked beautifully by Blodgett, and Blodgett saves it in to Sprague. Sprague now gives it back to Blodgett, who gives it ahead to Melissa Lee. Now over down on the far side to Kennedy Toll. Drives to the hoop. Looked like she was mugged, and will shoot 2 on it.
What? Do you see Jack Faulkner behind us? Just came up and said hello. Jack looking good. He had been struggling and health-wise, and good to see Jack. Looks really good.
Shot on the way is good by Kennedy Toll. 5'8" freshman, younger sister of Maddie Toll. Second shot on the way is good again for Kennedy Toll. Very good foul shooter, 78% coming into the game. It's 11-2 Oregon Tech right now. And
good start.
Yeah, Oregon Tech had a good start even against C of I, and then C of I went off in the second and third quarter, especially that second quarter over there on Saturday night. But Tech came back to win the game, and how important that was. All right, front court with the ball is Jensen. Official makes a better door than he does a window. Give it up, driving is Garrett, puts a shot up, short off the rim. Rebound comes down into the hands of Sprague. Sprague's long pass comes up. Here for a shot is in and out of the hopper on the shot taken by Blodgett. The ball, we have a whistle and a foul.
Hammered. She was hammered. They earned that. Batoni earned that.
She got her
foul.
money.
She did get her
money's worth for sure.
Matter
This will send Maddie Toll to the foul line. Maddie eyes the hoop. First shot on the way is good. Maddie on the season, 61%. She's getting better all the time at the foul line. She'll have one more. 12-2, a 10-point lead here in the first quarter. Maddie, deep breath. Second shot, perfect again. Nothing but net. And it is 13-2, and Maddie Toll's got 6 points in the game to lead all scorers. Front court, way out on top with the ball is Batoni. Batoni wants to drive down the middle, wants to put it up, partially blocked. Ball yo-yoed around, goes out of bounds, and they say the possession will be retained by the Evergreens. Hey, we got a timeout. 4:52 remaining in the first quarter, and the score, Oregon Tech 13, the Gooey Ducks of Evergreen State 2.
At Klamath Falls Toyota, you'll experience our goal to completely satisfy every customer every day. Because our customers are like family to us. You'll also experience the teamwork of our professional and knowledgeable staff. They're authentic, caring, and the best in the industry. And when you choose from our great selection of new Toyotas or quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, you'll experience a process that's efficient, easy, and transparent. Experience amazing at Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
So my very fondest memory at an Abby's came in high school after we won a state championship in basketball, a moment we'll never forget. The very first thing we did, celebrated across the street at Abby's. And for us to just enjoy and savor the season and what we accomplished there, and that pizza became synonymous with this championship memory. It's great to have some of those just foundational, traditional spots that we can all go to and enjoy a great time.
And we welcome you back into Danny Miles Court. Hustling Owls, Lady Owls, up to a 13-2 lead. Bobby will get you a score. College of Idaho 48, Corbin 39 in women's hoops.
Corbin doing better than they had been. Oh, that was a nice long shot from the corner by Monique Bungay. And second bucket of the game for the Gooey Ducks. They've cut the lead back to 9. All right, Tech in the front court. Holding the ball high overhead was Blodgett. They weave it around the outside. Now on the left wing is Sprague. Sprague gives the ball in the middle, putting the shot up. It wouldn't go for Blodgett, but then she's knocked to the floor.
She was mugged.
Looked
That
like,
was a mugging right there.
And the foul will be charged to Bella Jensen. Jensen will pick up the personal foul. No, they didn't. They gave it to Rachel Watson up on the board.
44, yeah. That's
44,
her second
foul. All right, out of the game comes Kennedy Tull. She's replaced in the game by Clemmer. Pass comes in to Maddie Tull, and the ball out for a long three from the top of the key. And the foot was on the line, so it's only a 2. And it's 15-4 Tech on the great basket taken by Blodgett. With 4:14 to go. Into the front court come the Gooey Ducks. Near side here is Bungay. Goes down in the corner with the ball to Granger. Granger, they lob down low. Turn, about an 8-footer on the way. No good by Sackrider. Rebound cleared off by Tech. Come the other way. Sprague, long lead pass intended for Courtney Bennett. And it's knocked out of bounds. Now into the game for Oregon Tech is going to be Kaylee Elliott, the 6'2 sophomore from Springfield, and Maddie Toll will sit down.
Blodgett off to a good start, Bobby. 4 points, 7 rebounds already for the Owls.
All right, out on top. Now they get the ball down low to Sprague. Now over on the right-hand side. Shot in and out of the hopper. Tough roll for the shot taken by Elliott. Now back Sprague. It looks like it's online, and it is. Swisherowski for 3 for Olivia Sprague. It's 18-4, and Sprague's got 6 in the ballgame. Into the front court comes Batoni. Or should say Bungay. Now gets it out on top. The ball to Jensen, driving down, putting it off the glass. No good on the shot by Yenny, who's into the game, and she's fouled on the play. Foul's going to be called against Clemmer. Courtney Clemmer picks up her first foul.
Courtney a little late getting there defensively. Just a hair late. Tripped her up. Good call by the official.
Bungay at the foul line will shoot. Shot on the way is good for Bungay.
Bobby, get you a couple scores here. Bushnell on top of Eastern Oregon in LeGrand, 14-8 early on, and Northwest over in Ashland leading Southern Oregon 11-2.
Wow, those are both surprises to me. All right, ball stolen, coming back as Batoni wants to put it off the glass and scores it. Caught a snapping, intercepted the pass, cuts the lead to 18-7. So what had been a 13-point lead is cut back to 11. And a foul will be called.
Back-to-back turnovers for the Owls.
In fact, it's not a foul. It's just a turnover by Tech. Looked like she was whacked pretty good, but no foul. And they'll take the ball out.
3 turnovers for the game for Tech.
Gets the ball over on the far side. Now they come back to the near side with it to Sackrider. Sackrider holds the ball. Goes clear across court with it to Jensen. Shot on the way. Good. And that's a 3 ball by Bella Jensen. Cuts the lead to 18-10, and it's a 5-0 run for the Gooey Ducks. Sprague was mugged and called. Boy, I was going to hit that one. She got whacked. Sprague did on that one.
4th foul on the Gooey Ducks, so Tech will be shooting free throws for the final 2:33 here.
So Tech will take the ball out. They get it out on top to Sprague. Sprague on the dribble. Gives it back to Bennett. Bennett over to Sprague again. Sprague drives into the key. Still driving. Going to try to put it up just off the backboard. No good. And the rebound fought for. And Clemmer may pick up a foul on it. She does. Her second foul on Courtney Clemmer. And coming in for Oregon Tech is going to be Jenna Wallace, the 6-foot sophomore from Reading. And Clemmer with 2 fouls will sit down. Coming back into the game is going to be Melissa Lee. And sitting down for Oregon Tech will be Blodgett. So a good substitution program.
First break for Blodgett. Sits down with 8 rebounds and 4 points. Good 8 minutes.
Pass into the front court. Now they go way back out on top with the ball to Bungay. Now in the middle, ball knocked away. Get it back over now down along the left-hand side to Batoni. Her throw down low. Want to put the ball up, and it loses it out of bounds to Sackrider. And it was last touch by Sackrider. It will go over to Oregon Tech on the turnover. Second turnover for the girls from Evergreen State. Pass is knocked out of bounds. And they'll put the ball back in play. Looking to get it into Sprague. Still looking. Pass comes way out on top with it to Bennett. Bennett way back by the center line. Goes over on the left wing to Sprague, who launches another three. Back iron, no good. And the rebound comes down into the able hands of Sackrider. Now they come back out with it to Bungay. Bungay over on the right side, gives it up. Now they come back to the left-hand side to Stewart. Stewart holds the ball. Now back to the cross court to Sackrider. Her shot for three, no good. Rebound comes down to Melissa Lee. Lee playing with a mask on. She stayed home last weekend. And the pass is intercepted by the Gooey Ducks. They come the other way. Driving down along the baseline. Should have been a travel, and it is. Traveling will be called against Batoni. She shuffled her feet big time. Back into the game for Oregon Tech comes Kennedy Tull, and sitting down is going to be Olivia Sprague. Sitting down with 6 points. She's had a great first quarter. Elliott also sits down, looking to get the ball in, and they get it in, and now Lee gets the ball back and gets it ahead, and the pass is intercepted. Wasn't a strong pass, and they dribble the ball to the hoop, and the bucket is good by Batoni again for Evergreen State. Jenna Wallace gets it ahead, driving to the hoop, putting it up, and it just hangs on the rim and won't fall down for Kennedy Tull. Her sister now intercepts the pass. That's Maddie Tull. Give it up to Bennett. We come back the other way with 28 seconds to go in quarter number one. Long three ball on the way, over and off on the shot taken by Kennedy Tull. Rebound cleared off by the Gooey Ducks. Bringing the ball up, and they'll probably play for one, is going to be Batoni. Down to 14 seconds. The score is 18-12 Oregon Tech. Batoni
Tech
on the
scoreless,
dribble.
Bobby, over the last 3:21. Scoreless.
So driving down underneath, and the ball just hits the underside of the basket, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. And the Lady Owls will go back to the huddle and the bench, the rest for a second, leading it 18-12. We'll be back.
Feeding and watering, building, tending, and mending, one foot in front of the other, day after day, season after season. At Coastal, we're proud to say we've walked a mile or two in boots just like yours. That's why our stores are stocked with everything you need by folks who care. Find your store or shop now at coastalcountry.com with shipments to your door, in-store, or curbside. We are Coastal, and we're just what the country needs.
From our humble beginning, serving members from a small garage, to today, serving communities across Southern Oregon, Rogue Credit Union was founded on the idea that together, we're stronger. For over 60 years, Rogue has been living, giving, supporting local, committed to lending a hand. Where you're more than just an auto loan or checking account, you're an owner, just like our founders intended back in that small garage in 1956. Living local, it's a Rogue thing.
Here's Mike Garrard.
All right, thanks, Bobby. Tech had its largest lead in that first quarter. Well, at one point was 14. So Evergreen State did a nice job to trim that down to 6 at 18-12, where we stand right now. Tech leading scorer in the game for the Lady Owls is Toll and Sprague with 6 points each. 4 points for Batoni to lead the Guida. Tech with the basketball, moving right to left across your radio, or left to right across your radio dial. Give it up, drive down low, put it up and in. Nice bucket there for the Owls. And boy, we did miss her last weekend. That's Melissa Lee with the bucket, her first points of the game. Evergreen with the ball now over on the left wing. That's Sackrider with it, back out on top. Get it back on to the left wing, backing her way down. Now driving down the lane is Bungay. She loses it, and Lee came away with it. She'll get it to Olivia Sprague, and Tech leading it by 8, 20-12. Give it back up, driving down off the glass. They're not going to not count the bucket, but the foul will be called on Bungay, and that'll be her second, I believe. It is her second. And a nice job, Bobby, once again, taking the ball hard was Kennedy Toll.
That would have been a nice play in the NBA.
Yeah, in the NBA, that's 2 points and a shot, but not here. Tech looking, and finally get it in out. Blodgett for a long 3 ball. That's an air ball. It'll go out of bounds. And 9:09 remaining second quarter. Oregon Tech leads it 20-12 to the Lady Owls. Bringing the ball up will be Monique Bungay for the Gooey Duck. She'll get it back out on top to Batoni. Batoni back over now to Bungay in front of Bobby and I. Picked up there by Kennedy Toll. Leave it, fake the 3, now give it back with 10 to shoot. They'll leave it wide open, 3-pointer, Sackrider, no good. Ball tipped around, and losing it out of bounds will be Oregon Tech. It should be no possession. It was last touched. Should be 20 seconds on the shot clock. But we'll see. They're going to give it possession. Yep, 20. Good job. The officials got together, talked it out, and got it right. That's what we like to see. All right, Bungay to take it in for the Gooey Duck underneath their own basket. They get it in. Oh, nice layup and in for Lily Stewart. Stewart gets the bucket, her first points of the game, and the Tech lead back to 6 at 20-14. Give it to Lee. Lee drives down, kick it out, now back on top, wide open. Sprague for an open 3. Olivia Sprague's got 9 in the game. 3 of 4 from long range, and Tech leads it by 9. Largest lead again was 14. That was early on for the Owls. That was at 18-4. Get it down low, foul there on Tech on the shot by the Gooey Duck. It'll be Lee whistled for the foul. That's her first. And that will send Lily Stewart to the free throw line. Is that right? No, that's 24. I'm sorry. That'll be Sackrider to the free throw line. Only a 47% foul shooter, according to Bobby T's stats. And she misses the first one. Pretty accurate there, Bobby. Pretty accurate. Hawaiian night here at Danny Miles Court. If you're listening on your way up for the men's and women's second half, make sure you don't eat. Get up. Wait till you get up here. Second free throw is good. North Shore Hawaiian plate for sale tonight only here at Danny Miles Court. Get it down low to Toll, and she's hammered on the play. Good pass underneath the bucket by Toll. Sister to sister on the passes, if you will, Bobby.
Yeah, that's, you get to the point where you just want to say
Kennedy to Madison. All right, Madison now, or Maddie, will shoot the 2 free throws. First one is up and in. A very good foul shooter for Oregon Tech.
You know, she's 3 for 3 tonight. Her percentages were way down in the 50s, and she is coming up. She'll be in the 70s before she's done this year.
Unless you jinx her.
So we have their foot on the
lane
line.
Violation.
She's gonna shoot again.
Lane violation. And that free throw will not count, so we'll have another one. It just disappears. It's amazing how that works. She'll have one more. And she got it. So she makes them pay.
She's 4 for 4.
We like that. And the lead back to 10 at 25-15 for the Owls. Evergreen State with the ball. Gooey Ducks moving it around. Good ball movement there. Nice drive down, lay it up and in by Garrett. That's her first bucket for the Evergreen State. Get it down low, Blodgett in the lane, put it up and in. Shelby Blodgett with the bucket. Now she's got 6 points, and it's back to a 10-point lead at 27-17. Here comes Evergreen State with the ball. Guida with it. Batoni, drive baseline, good defense. Oh, I don't know about that call. They're going to whistle Blodgett with it. Looked pretty good to hear. You sure about that foul? Looked pretty good from this angle. Free throw is up and in by Batoni. She'll have one more. He's trying to give the official a bad time, Bobby, but he's ignoring you. Second foul shot good again. She makes them both. Cuts the Tech lead back to 8. Quickly down goes the Owls. Get it to Toll. Toll back out on top to Blodgett. Shelby with it, back out on top to Olivia Sprague, and she has the ball stripped away from her as Bungay gets it. She'll drive down, shot is blocked, taken away by Blodgett, will go the other way. Quickly up to Kennedy Toll. Kennedy out for a long 3, back iron it off, ball tipped around, and Blodgett's going to pick up the loose ball. Get it on top to Sprague. Scott Meredith calling out a play here with Tech leading it by 8. 27-19 at the 6:45 mark. 10 on the shot clock. Get it up now to Blodgett. Foul line extended. Bank it in. Good job there. She's got 8 for the Owls and lead back to 10 at 29-19. Bungay with it over onto the right wing to Garrett. Garrett with it on top. Now back over on the left wing in front of Bobby and I. Drive down low. Shot no. And another foul will be called on the Owls. And Sprague picks up her first personal. Bennett will come in for Oregon Tech, and Toll Kennedy will have a seat for the Owls. Nine players have played for the Owls here in this one already. Free throw is up and in by Garrett. She'll have one more. This to cut the Tech lead to 8, and she does. Garrett's got 4 points in the game. And then Tech turns it over down low. On the pass into the corner. Let's see, it was a bounce pass by Blodgett that went out of bounds off the Owls. And so the turnover for Oregon Tech will be their 7th. Evergreen State with 6 turnovers early on. Evergreen State with the ball, drive baseline, cut off there. Good defense by the Owls. Garrett had to pull it back out. Now back to Garrett. She'll fire a 3 ball this time, and it's good. Boy, she's looking good on that 3 ball, firing early. Shanice Garrett with the bucket. She's got 7 points. And another turnover for Tech, or was it knocked away?
It was knocked out of Sprague's hands.
Okay. Sorry, I was looking at the
Yeah,
stats.
I know it. And they have cut the lead to 5.
29-24, Tech with the ball. Lee, top of the key, will hand the ball back off. Now get it over to Sprague, and an offensive foul called on the Owls. And that's Blodgett's second. 29-24, Lady Owls lead is 5, led by 14 early in the first. But Evergreen State made a nice comeback to end the first. It's a push off and an offensive foul. Good call there. That'll be the second personal foul on Batoni. And that's good, Bobby. Get Batoni in foul trouble. Let's see if she's going to play with those 2 fouls. She's going to stay in the game.
She was going to get a pretty good shot.
Yeah, well, she cleared out pretty good with that
sure
arm.
Did.
So, all right, Tech down up 5 with the basketball, looking to add to it. Bennett with it, top of the key, hands it to Lee. She'll drive down, and a foul there. That'll be the 4th team foul on Evergreen State, and that'll be the second foul as well, whistled on Bungay. So each team now with 4 fouls in the quarter. Quickly off the bench coming in for Evergreen State will be 34. And that is Bella Jensen for Evergreen. Tech inbound, 20 on the shot clock. Get it to Lee. Now to Bennett. Courtney with it, calling out a play. 15 on the shot clock. 5:11 on the game clock. Bennett looking for someone. Now gets it back to Lee with 9 to shoot. Lee, get it down low to Toll. Toll back her way in, put it up off the glass, will not go. Again, a lot of contact, no foul, and Evergreen State will push tempo. Very quickly, driving down, high off the glass, and down is Garrett. She's got 9 points. Tech needs to stop her, and the Tech lead trimmed to 3 at 29-26. Oregon Tech with the ball. I'm going to throw it back to Bobby here in a minute. Shot put up, no, not a good look there either by Bennett. Rushed that one, lots of time on the shot clock, didn't need to rush it. Evergreen State with a chance to tie with a 3. No good on the shot. Bennett with the rebound at the 4:25 mark. Pass all the way down to Toll. It goes out of bounds, and that will be a turnover on OIT. And with that, we'll have a timeout, and when we come back, it'll be back to Bobby Thompson as I have done nothing. Lady Owls lead it by 3.
That is so hot. Oh yeah, that's the truck I want. Okay, click here, super easy. I bought a truck! Wait a minute, what the heck?
Honey, I love it. How did you know it was the truck I wanted for my birthday?
It's your birthday?
It's always a fast, easy online buying experience with home delivery. Only at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Klamath Falls. If you live here, you get it.
The comfort of home has never been more important, which is why we're committed to delivering affordable, reliable power. Our reliability track record is 99.98%, and we're always working on new and better ways to go even further.
Back here at Danny Miles Court, Lady Owls saw a 14-point lead at one point in the first quarter. It's been trimmed to just 3, 29-26. Evergreen State will have the basketball. And for more play-by-play, the man, the myth, the legend, that is Bobby Thompson.
Hey, thank you, Michael. Great job that you did. Now bringing it up is the hot hand, and I mean hot hand, Shanice Garrett. She burned us up in Washington, and she's hot right now.
Yeah, 3 of 4 shooting. She's got 9 points to lead the Duck. Gooey Duck.
Ball knocked away from her out of bounds. They'll put it back in play. Both Tolles, Lee, along with Sprague and Bennett for Oregon Tech, their lineup right now. Ball inbounded. Get it back in the hands of Batoni, playing with 2 fouls. Gives it up to Stewart, back to Batoni. Now over, Batoni takes a jump shot, back of the iron, no good. Rebound cleared off by Sprague. Out jumped Garrett for that one. Gets it in the front court. Now give it back to Sprague. Sprague on the dribble, behind the back. Hands it to Lee. Lee will give it up to, tried to give it to Bennett, but couldn't get it to her, so got it back to Sprague. Now they get it down to Maddie Toll. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Maddie left-handed puts it up and in.
Beautiful play.
And it's 31-26. The lead is extended to 5. Maddie Toll.
With 10 in the game.
With 10 in the game, and she also leads the conference in field goal percentage. She's first, and believe it or not, second for Oregon Tech is Melissa Lee from Oregon Tech. They're 1-2, according to NAIA. In the conference. And driving down, losing the handle on the ball as her pocket is picked by Melissa Lee. Comes the other way. Lee will now give it up to Sprague. Sprague looked to shoot a 3 but didn't. Now she lobs it up inside. Wild shot, wild play, no good. Rebound cleared off by the Gooey Duck. Come the other way. They're down the front court. Nice lob pass and pass went right into Batoni. Batoni lost the handle on it, and Oregon Tech picks it up, comes the other way with Sprague. Now they give it back with Melissa Lee driving in, tries to go between 2 players, and a foul will be called against the Gooey Ducks. And the foul is going to go against Bella Jensen, and that will be her first personal foul.
Batonio twisted her ankle. Batoni.
No, she was up here down, and I didn't even see her down up here. Yeah, she's going to have to come out of the game. And that's a huge loss for them, one of their leading scorers. Maddie Toll comes out of the game right now for Tech.
And Melissa Lee to the free throw line for 2.
And Melissa Lee at the foul line, and I guess it was, it looks like Jenna Wallace came in for. Yeah, it's Wallace. First shot good by Melissa Lee. Lee, a great foul shooter, one of the better foul shooters on the team. 83% on the season for Melissa Lee. Makes both of them nothing but net again, and Tech once again now up by 7 to 33-26. Out of the backcourt comes Garrett. Yo-yos the dribble, walks it into front court. Comes near side with it to Sackrider. Sackrider gets it over to Watson. Watson will give the ball back, and they come back out on top to Sackrider again, and then to Stewart. Stewart down low, driving underneath. Now they go way out for a 3-ball. Taken no good by Rachel Watson, but the rebound put up, and that one also no good underneath by Sackrider. Tech gets the ball with Melissa Lee coming into the front court. Gives the ball back up to Sprague. Minute 54 remaining here in quarter number 2. Tech with a 7-point lead. Driving down with the ball to Sprague, gets it over for a long shot on the way by Jenna Wallace. It hits the iron, no good. Coming the other way, and boy, did she come like someone wanting to make a basket, and boy, did she. And once again, that was the Garrett. She is quick, Mike Garrard, and it's 33-28.
Game high 11.
Driving down, driving to the hoop, tossing it up underneath. No good on the shot taken by Kennedy Tull. We got a whistle and a foul, and it's going to go against Rachel Watson, who will pick up the foul, and that will be her third foul. Third foul on Rachel Watson. And back to the foul line goes Melissa Lee. Lee, first shot on the way, perfect again. She now has 5 in the game, and we know 3 of those are at the foul line.
Final score, College of Idaho 72, Corbin 55 in Caldwell in women's basketball.
Okay, thank you.
She missed the second. Did Lee. Rebound comes to the Gooey Duck.
Hey, and I didn't even jinx her.
No, you
didn't
not.
say anything. And neither did you. We'll have to talk to her about that one. Front court, the Gooey Duck, right here, out in front of us to Sackrider. Now way back out on top. Now over on the other side to Garrett. Garrett wants to drive down the middle, wants to toss it off the glass. No, and a foul is going to be called as she hits the deck. And the foul is going to be against Kennedy Tull, and that will be her first personal of the game. But it's going to be 2 shots for Garrett. She's 75% foul shooter. First shot is good. Cuts the lead back to 5 at 34-29.
Bushnell leading Eastern Oregon in LeGrand, 33-25. And Northwest leading Southern by 1, 19-18. We're under a minute here with the Gooey Ducks trailing Tech just by 4 after both free throws.
Well, thank you, Michael. Both free throws were good. And a long pass in the corner. Getting the wave ball for a long 3-ball on the way by Sprague. No good, and the rebound is cleared off by Lily Stewart. And they come the other way with 36 seconds. The lead is 4, and they can cut it even further. Lob it inside. Put the ball up, a little 8-footer, and it is good in the middle, taken by Sackrider. We got 25 seconds to go. Shot clock is dead. Tech will play for 1, and they only lead it by 2. Evergreen State has played extremely well here tonight. Out for a long shot by Bennett. Beautiful! She swishes it. Holy cow for 3. 37-32 Tech by 5. Shot inside from about 8-footer is good again, taken by Jensen. And that's going to end the first half of play with a score in a great game. Oregon Tech 37. The Gooey Ducks of Evergreen State 34. We'll pause for these messages.
That is so hot. Oh yeah, that's the truck I want. Okay, click here, super easy. I bought a truck! Wait a minute, what the heck?
Honey, I love it. How did you know it was the truck I wanted for my birthday?
It's your birthday?
It's always a fast, easy online buying experience with home delivery. Only at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Klamath Falls. If you live here, you get it.
There's a collision happening between science and innovation, environment and technology, thriving together in a place you might not have heard of. But the ones who discover us, they're the originators, working and learning in living labs that produce life-changing results and developing innovations that will change the next millennium. There's a collision happening. Be part of it. Be Oregon Tech.
At Klamath Falls Toyota, you'll experience our goal to completely satisfy every customer, every day. Because our customers are like family to us. You'll also experience the teamwork of our professional and knowledgeable staff. They're authentic, caring, and the best in the industry. And when you choose from our great selection of new Toyotas or quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, you'll experience a process that's efficient, easy, and transparent. Experience amazing at Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
From our humble beginnings serving members from a small garage to today, serving communities across Southern Oregon, Rogue Credit Union was founded on the idea that together we're stronger. For over 60 years, Rogue has been living, giving, supporting local, committed to lending a hand. Where you're more than just an auto loan or checking account, you're an owner, just like our founders intended back in that small garage in 1956. Living local, it's a Rogue thing.
At Papa Murphy's, we know family time is more important than ever. And our family wants to do all we can to help your family. So we're making it easier to get pizza made from scratch that you bake at home by offering online ordering everywhere and delivery and curbside pickup where we can. So you can keep family time as normal as possible. Papa Murphy's, we're in this together.
The comfort of home has never been more important, which is why we're committed to delivering affordable, reliable power. Our reliability track record is 99.98%, and we're always working on new and better ways to go even further.
Feeding and watering, building, tending, and mending, 1 foot in front of the other, day after day, season after season. At Coastal, we're proud to say we've walked a mile or two in boots just like yours. That's why our stores are stocked with everything you need by folks who care. Find your store or shop now at coastalcountry.com with shipments to your door, in-store, or curbside. We are Coastal, and we're just what the country needs.
So my very fondest memory at an Abby's came in high school after we won a state championship in basketball, a moment we'll never forget. The very first thing we did, celebrated across the street at Abby's. And for us to just enjoy and savor the season and what we accomplished there, and that pizza became synonymous with this championship memory. It's great to have some of those just foundational, traditional spots that we can all go to and enjoy a great time.
Well, back here at Danny Miles Court, we're at halftime, and the Gooey Duck has given the hustling Owl ladies a ball game, Mike Gerard.
Well, they outscored us 22-19 in that second quarter, did Evergreen State. As we mentioned, they can play. By the way, at halftime, I think the light blue YMCA team is ahead of the orange YMCA third and fourth graders by 2 points. It's a close game. We're keeping an eye on this one at halftime.
We're keeping an eye. I tell you, at one time they each had 8 players on the floor, and then they got the extra 3 to come off.
Hey, halftime score, Lady Owls leading at 37-34. With a look at those halftime stats, here's Bobby.
I would if I had some stats.
You know, I kept them both for some silly reason.
That's all right. Hey, no, not a problem. Tech led by 15 early in the game. It looked like it would be a runaway, and Evergreen State certainly changed that to make it 37-34. Look first at the team shooting. First for Evergreen State, they're shooting 44%. Tech shooting only 41%. Evergreen State is shooting 29% from the three-point line. Tech doing better there at 40%. Evergreen 8 for 10, 80% at the foul line, and Oregon Tech 9 of 10, 90% at the foul line for Tech. Looking at the rebounds, Tech out rebounding Evergreen 19-15. Tech, each team with 4 assists. Each team has 8 turnovers. 2 block shots for Evergreen, 1 for Tech. 6 steals by Tech, 4 of those by Melissa Lee, and a total of 4 altogether for Evergreen. Looking at the individual scoring for Oregon Tech, very balanced scoring. You got 10 for Maddie Toll, 9 for Olivia Sprague, 8 for Shelby Blodgett, 5 for Melissa Lee, 3 for Courtney Bennett, and 2 for Kennedy Toll for a total of 37. On the other side, the leading scorer in the game is Shanice Garrett with 13 points. Following that, you've got Bella Jensen with 7, 6 for Trinity Batoni, 3 for Monique Bungay, 3 for Jacqueline Sackrider, 2 points for Lily Stewart. So the halftime stats are in. It's 37-34, and we will be back.
Since 1952.
Oh, for sure.
Mike and Bobby return with second half action next.
Hi there, it's Les Schwab Tires, introducing the new Backcountry AT2 for a quieter ride with improved performance in wet conditions. Because when it comes to keeping your family safe on the road this winter, the right tires help you feel prepared for anything.
Mom? Mom? Hey, Mom!
Well, almost anything. Plus, save up to $130 when you buy Quatrack tires with financing. Les Schwab Tires. Limited time offer. Terms and conditions apply. See leschwab.com/sale for details.
Why pay a local broker's commission when you can pay a flat fee to a discount internet broker? Here's why. Real estate transactions are hands-on. Lots of moving parts. Parts like lenders, appraisers, tradespeople, a couple dozen different inspectors, maybe even a bureaucrat or 2. At the end of the day, the things that a seller needs most are a partner and a buyer. Pay a discounted fee, you get a listing. Pay a local broker, you get a full-time partner and a buyer. Coldwell Banker Holman Premier Realty. Locally owned, nationally known.
Southern Oregon. It's the place we call home. It's a community where we believe in supporting one another, giving back and lending a hand to those in need. We're Rogue Credit Union, and since 1956, we've been living and giving local. Community proud and here to serve our members. At Rogue Credit Union, you're more than an auto loan or a checking account, and your membership is about being part of something bigger, making a difference for our friends and neighbors. Right here in Southern Oregon. Living local. It's a Rogue thing.
I'm Chris Walker, General Manager of Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Klamath Falls. I'm also a big fan of Oregon Tech basketball. One of my first K-Falls experiences was an OIT basketball doubleheader at Danny Miles Court. It was awesome. I'm proud that our dealership is partnered with the winningest basketball program in NAIA history. I'd like to invite you to join us in supporting Oregon Tech athletics. We'll see you at Danny Miles Court. Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Klamath Falls, we are Klamath Falls.
It's 5:30 a.m. and you're off.
Well, let's see. I wake up early, get the kids ready, take a shower, clean up the kitchen, walk the dog, rush to work, go to 9 meetings, pick up the kids at practice, then rush home to make dinner.
What's for dinner?
Or you swing into Papa Murphy's Pizza, where we'll make your pizza with the freshest ingredients right before your eyes. You take it with you, bake it, and serve it piping hot without having to worry about dinner. Handmade, home-baked. That's Papa Murphy's.
Papa Murphy's, with 2 locations to serve you on South 6th Street and Campus Drive.
Now back to Oregon Tech basketball on 104.3 and 960 Sports.
Back here at Daniel Miles Court as we approach the start of the second half, just about 3 minutes away. And you look at it, Oregon Tech leading 37-34. As we said earlier, it looked like it'd be a runaway. We were up 15 in the first quarter at one point. And boy, they cut the heck out of that lead in the second quarter. And by the time at halftime rolled around, they have not been ahead. But we had that 14-point lead, and it's 37-34 at halftime, Mike Gerard. And that,
let's get you caught up on the other scores in the Cascade Conference. Right now, Northwest leading Southern Oregon. Last we saw 24-18. I'm going to check on that real quick. Yeah, boy, talk about a low-scoring game. Northwest has held Southern to 8 points in the first quarter, 10 points in the second quarter. They lead at 24-18 at the halftime break.
And they will be here tomorrow night.
They will be here tomorrow night. So they are a good team. Elsewhere, Corbin fell at C of I, 72-55 in women's basketball. I was going to see if their men's contest had started yet, and well, it won't start for another few minutes, actually. It's not scheduled to start for another few minutes. So even though that game's been over for quite a while.
Well, you know, Mike, the Northwest women, in their last game before being on the road trip, they only lost to Lewis Clark State by 2 points.
Good point.
And I'll tell you, they are really improved. They have the talent. They didn't play real well the night we played them up there, and they've really been playing good basketball. And in all honesty, if Lewis Clark State hadn't had to forfeit to Oregon Tech and Southern Oregon when they came here, their women would be tied for first place or a game ahead.
That is a very, very good point. Bushnell leading Eastern Oregon at the half, 34-27 in a battle of the top two teams in the Cascade Collegiate Conference. Keep an eye on that one.
Yeah, that's another good one. That's another good one. You've got those teams that are sitting there. They're just tied like that. I mean, Eastern's lost 2 games. Lewis Clark State, Southern Oregon each 3. Bushnell 4, and the Lady Owls 5.
Yep.
Anybody can get in those 4 spots.
Well, it's still up for grabs.
Oh, yeah.
We still got a lot of games left. So speaking of which, don't forget, tonight is Hawaiian night, but coming up on February 8th, Oregon Tech's hosting Southern Oregon, and we talk about the LC State forfeit. We had to cancel Pink Out, so we moved Pink Out to Raider Night.
And you know,
February
the Raiders
8th.
were the first Pink Out opponent for Oregon Tech.
Yep.
Back when Parnell was playing, Miles Daly and all of them. I mean, and both teams won that night.
Going to be a lot of fun. And then also Blackout for Hunger scheduled Friday, February 11th. Couple upcoming events for you to keep on your calendar and mark them as well. Of course, all here at Danny Miles Court. All right, Lady Owls lead it by 3, 37-34. Let's see. I believe it'll be Tech. Is it Tech basketball? Maybe it's not. Possession arrow is in favor of Evergreen State. So it'll be Gooey Duck basketball. And to get you going with the play-by-play, here's Bobby Thompson.
Okay, thank you, Mike. Bungay, Garrett, Sackrider, Batoni, and Stewart for the Gooey Ducks. Sprague, Maddie Tull, Shelby Blodgett, Kennedy Tull, Melissa Lee for Tech. Put the ball in play. Gooey Ducks with the ball in the front court. They come back out with it to Garrett. She wants to drive down. Now she's going to bring the ball way back out to Bungay. Bungay on the left-hand dribble. Launches a 3. No good. Rebound. Melissa Lee gets it ahead to Sprague, who'll bring it into the front court. 37-34, good ball game. Over here to Kennedy Tull on the left, now into her sister Maddie. Backs her way in. Maddie goes left-handed and scores. Wow, Maddie Tull. Now she's got 12 in the game. That was an unbelievable play by sophomore Maddie Tull. 39-34 Tech. Gooey Duck back the other way. And they lob inside, and we're going to have an offensive foul going to be called against Lily Stewart as she just flattened. Was that Kennedy Tull?
It was.
Got the recipient, and so she picks up the foul, does Stewart. And now Tech under full court pressure inbounds it, and no problem there as they break the press. Bring it clear over here to Kennedy Tull. Gets it into her sister. They almost took it away. Maddie got it back. Now she gives it to Sprague. Sprague at the foul line jump. Back to the iron, no good. Rebound up and in. Who else? Melissa Lee. And Tech out by 7. 2 buckets in a row. 3 goes to 7. They're on a 4-0 run. Front court comes Garrett. Garrett goes over on the left-hand side to Bungay. Bungay will bring it back out. Goes to the right to Sackrider. Her shot no good off the iron. Barely touched the iron. But the rebound came right down to
Didn't
Garrett.
touch the iron.
Didn't even touch it. Hit the board. So that's why came down to 7. You're right. I don't think it did touch the. If it did, it just skimmed it. But I don't think it did. Now they're talking about it to see what they're going to say. I think Jackie Robinson told him, hey, that hit the rim. We got the ball back. And they say, nope, it's going to just be 7 seconds.
No, 17.
Oh, 17? Okay, then they did move it back. They did move it back. And they will put the ball in play. And looking to get the ball in. And they do, and they hand it back to Batoni. She launches a 3 and banks it in. UCLA banker from the old days, and it cuts the lead to 41-37. And that's 9 points in the game for Batoni. Pass from Tull, and that's Kennedy, is intercepted. Coming the other way is Bungay, drives down, shot no good, rebound comes out. Garrett's got it. Garrett will dribble it back out over on the far side, setting up for a long 3. That went over and off. Rebound again, and they get it back out to Bungay. This time, that one was in and down, so they got 3 shots and got nothing for it. Rebound Tex Lee. Get it head to Sprague. Now down to Kennedy Tull. Shot too far underneath, wouldn't go, but her sister puts it in, bails her out. Looks like Kennedy Tull may have twisted her ankle. She's not moving or maybe pulled a muscle in her thigh because she's kind of holding that right leg. All right. Gooey Ducks in the front court. With the ball, Sackrider goes over for a long 3-ball. Great shot by Monique Bungay. She's a 34% three-pointer, and it cuts the lead back to 3 again. Down low, put up a little 12-footer. Good along the baseline for Oregon Tech, and that's Shelby Blodgett. Blodgett hits it. It's 45-40. Lead back up, and that stopped the bleeding for Tech there.
And Blodgett now with 10 points in the game.
7 minutes remaining in the quarter. Now they get the ball driving down low. Left-handed hook. Oh, my goodness. A left-hand hook, and Bella Jensen knocks it down. And we have got a timeout. 6:51 remaining in the third. 45-42. Tech ahead. We'll be back.
At Klamath Falls Toyota, you'll experience our goal to completely satisfy every customer every day. Because our customers are like family to us. You'll also experience the teamwork of our professional and knowledgeable staff. They're authentic, caring, and the best in the industry. And when you choose from our great selection of new Toyotas or quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, you'll experience a process that's efficient, easy, and transparent.
And whoops, here they come again, and down it goes. So now Oregon Tech into the game for the first time this half is Courtney Bennett. Bennett comes into the game. She will join Sprague, Lee, Maddie Tull, and Shelby Blodgett in the lineup for Oregon Tech. All right, Tech under pressure to put the ball in play to get it into Sprague. Right there with her, like a poor relation, is going to be the Gooey Ducks. And boy, they have assigned Garrett to her, and she's staying right with her. And a bad pass was tipped away out of the hands of Sprague. They come the other way. They toss it up. Got glass, that was all. Rebound came down to Blodgett. Long lead pass to Maddie Tull. She goes up, lays it in left-handed.
She's got 16 now.
16 points. Give the dime. The dime on that one would have gone to Blodgett for that long pass. That was a nice pass. Up by 5 right now. In the front court, the Gooey Duck. Over on the far side with it is Bungay. And the pass in, knocked away nicely by Lee. Garrett has it, goes over, way by the bench, launches a long 3. Shot no good. Taken by Batoni. Rebound Tech, and Sprague will bring it to the front court. Olivia over on the far sideline. Takes a return pass from Blodgett. Now they give it up to Bennett. Bennett looks in the middle, can't find. She's got Sprague open, doesn't take it, gets it into Maddie. Maddie Tull backs her way in, and her left-hand shot is blocked nicely on the play by Sackrider. They come the other way. Batoni passes it down underneath. Sackrider turns, shot no good, partially blocked.
What you can do, I can do as well.
And Tech comes the other way. Get it down here in the front court to Bennett for 3. This one back iron bounces away, and the ball is corralled right underneath the basket there. And it was corralled by Sackrider. They come the other way, and a foul is going to be called on Oregon Tech on the play. Foul is going to go. It's going to be Olivia Sprague, and that's going to be her second personal foul. And Maddie Tull comes out of the game for Tech. And out of the game, no, she's not out of the game. She just went over to see the coach to get a few words, and that was Sackrider. Foul shot on the way is good by Garrett. Garrett's 75% foul shooter. Garrett now in the game has 14 points. Second shot is no good. And the rebound cleared off by Tech. Get it ahead for Tech. Now they give it to Sprague out near the center line. Sprague on the dribble. Guarded by Garrett. Comes the right-hand side with the ball to Blodgett. Blodgett's going to drive, go to the hoop, put it up and in. Nice play by Shelby Blodgett. Blodgett in the game now has a dozen.
And a dozen rebounds.
And passes intercepted by Melissa Lee. And then the ball goes off. It looks like, did it go off of a Gooey Duck? I think it did.
Timeout.
We got a timeout. 4:37 remaining in the third. I guess it isn't a timeout. Looked like it for a minute, Michael. Looked like you were right on that, but they decided, nope, they didn't want it.
No, it is.
Oh, they did take it. 49-43 Tech with 4:37 remaining, third quarter.
Feeding and watering, building, tending, and mending, 1 foot in front of the other, day after day, season after season. At Coastal, we're proud to say we've walked a mile or two in boots just like yours. That's why our stores are stocked with everything you need by folks who care. Find your store or shop now at coastalcountry.com with shipments to your door, in-store, or curbside. We are Coastal, and we're just what the country needs.
That is so hot. Oh yeah, that's the truck I want. Okay, click here, super easy. I bought a truck! Wait a minute. What the heck?
Honey, I love it. How did you know it was the truck I wanted for my birthday?
It's your birthday?
It's always a fast, easy online buying experience with home delivery. Only at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Klamath Falls. If you live here, you get it.
Well, back here at Danny Miles Court, 4:37 remaining in the third quarter. And the ball will belong to Oregon Tech, taking it out under their basket. Looking to get it in with 24 on the shot clock. Get it in to Bennett. Bennett, one bounce dribble. Will give it ball back to Sprague. Olivia out near the center line behind the back dribble. Now gives it back to Bennett. Bennett will give it on the site. Now it comes back to Sprague. Sprague right hand side with it to Melissa Lee. Lee wants to drive down, want to whirl in the lane, hits the deck, no harm, no foul. The ball's picked up and they go the other way. Down in the corner, and the ball is dribbled off of her foot and out of bounds, and the ball will now go back to Oregon Tech again. With 4:11 to go.
Tech with 11 turnovers, the Gooey Duck with 11 turnovers.
Yeah, at halftime, I think they each had 8. Sprague to the front court, behind the back dribble. Goes right-hand side with it to Blodgett. Blodgett holds it, now gives it to Clemmer, who came into the ball game during the last exchange. Clemmer takes a return pass, or rather not, but Blodgett takes a return pass from Lee and puts it in. Give the dime to Lee, and it's an 8-point lead once again for Tech. In the front court, way out on top, is Bungay. She'll drive to the right-hand side, go down in the corner. They lob it down low, inside with the ball to Batoni. Now back out to Bungay. She wants to drive, go to the well. Shot no good. Rebound Clemmer.
Nice defense by Courtney standing straight up. Tech gets the board. Here we go again in transition.
Pull-up jump on the way by Blodgett is good.
She's
Blodgett
feeling it. She's got 14, Bobby.
And now Tech back to a 10-point lead. First time that they had the big lead, they got it up to 14 in the first half, and then boom, here came the Gooey Duck. Gooey Duck still never been ahead, but it's been close, and that's a great long three taken by Trinity Blodgett, or Trinity Batoni, the senior from Henderson, Nevada.
Yeah, she's
outside of Vegas.
She's got 12 in the game, and it keeps them right in it.
Sprague drives down in the lane, whirls in the lane, puts up a little 6-footer, backboard, that was all. Rebound cleared off. Here come the Gooey Ducks to the front court. Down to Jensen. Jensen, right side, passes it clear across court. They go over for Bungay's three. Over and off, no good, but a rebound put up again by Lily Stewart, no good, and Tech comes down with this one. Rebound in the hands of Sprague. Sprague will bring the ball out of the backcourt with 2:20 remaining in the third and a 53-46 lead. And now the ball stolen in a tie-up between Melissa Lee and Bungay. And the possession arrow will go to Oregon Tech. Back into the game will be Sackrider to replace Stewart.
Northwest leading the Raider 38-33 third quarter.
I'll tell you, they're here tomorrow night. Northwest, they're playing good ball, and Southern Oregon's been stumbling. They lost 2 over there in Idaho. Driving down all the way, it's Bennett, and the path just opened up. Easiest bucket she's had.
The C split, didn't it?
She's now got 5 in the game. They come the other way, and Tech's lead is 9 again. Long 3 ball, no good. Bennett, the smallest person on the floor, gets the rebound. Came right to her. Now the near side, right in front of us. Give the ball to Kennedy Toll, and her pocket is picked. And coming the other way, and coming right down all the way, and laying it up and in, it's going to be Batoni. Cuts the lead back to 7. Bennett out of the backcourt for Tech, being guarded by Garrett. Comes near side, right here in front of us. Now they go back out on top to Melissa Lee, now to Clemmer. Clemmer holds the ball high above her head. Courtney had a great game against College of Idaho, but she pushed off as she went to the basket. She gave the old arm bar, and the referee was standing right there, and he said, no way, and that's the foul on Clemmer. And for Clemmer, that is her 3rd personal foul, Michael. Lee comes out of the game, Melissa does, and Maddie Toll back into the game for Tech. 7-point lead with 1:07 remaining in quarter number 3. Batoni into the front court. Comes to the right-hand side with it to Garrett. Now back over to Batoni. Now way back again to Garrett. Now she drives down along the baseline. She'll give the ball up and driving to the hoop, and the shot is no good. Taken by Skyrider. I should say Sackrider. She went skyward on that play and did not score. Bennett front court. Gives it up on top to Clemmer. Clemmer holds it into Maddie Hull. Toll lays it up off the rim, no good. Scramble for the rebound. And we've got a tie-up, but the possession arrow goes to the team in green, and that's Evergreen State with 24.4 left in the quarter. Shot clock disappeared because there is no shot clock with 24-4, and they come to the front court. Are they going to play for one, or are they going to just try to put it up right now? They're down to 16. Looks like they may play for one. Nope, they're going to take the shot in and out of the hopper. Tough roll on the shot taken by Batoni. Here comes Tech with 8 seconds to go. Quickly blodge it down the far side. Jumps it up, back iron, no. Rebound comes back down to the Gooey Ducks. They'll throw it over half court, and it will not go or even come close. That's the end of the third quarter. Oregon Tech 55. The Gooey Ducks of Evergreen State 48. We'll be back after these messages.
So my very fondest memory at an Abby's came in high school after we won a state championship in basketball, a moment we'll never forget. The very first thing we did, celebrated across the street at Abby's. And for us to just enjoy and savor the season and what we accomplished there, and that pizza became synonymous with this championship memory. It's great to have some of those just foundational, traditional spots that we can all go to and enjoy a great time.
Feeding and watering, building, tending, and mending, 1 foot in front of the other, day after day, season after season. At Coastal, we're proud to say we've walked a mile or two in boots just like yours. That's why our stores are stocked with everything you need by folks who care. Find your store or shop now at coastalcountry.com with shipments to your door, in-store, or curbside. We are Coastal, and we're just what the country needs.
Well, Michael, your thought about the third quarter?
Well, I actually very even third quarter. I was kind of surprised that the amount of points that was scored, back and forth they went. I don't think Scott's happy with the defense as much. Gave up 14 points that quarter, but that's not a bad quarter overall. Extended the lead a little bit here at 7 points. It will be Oregon Tech basketball to start the fourth quarter, and here's Bobby.
Okay, thank you, Michael. Tech will take the ball out to start the fourth. They get it into Sprague. Olivia across the timeline with it. Gives it up to Lee, goes to the hoop, put it up. Will not go, but Tull, and that's Maddie, gets the rebound, puts it back up and in. Maddie Tull now in the game, 16 points. She's having a good one, Michael.
Yeah, she leads all scorers in the game. 2 Gooey Ducks with 14 points.
All right, driving down, and the shot was blocked by Clemmer. She just held her hands up in the air, and the little one couldn't get it over. But that shot from the corner is good, and that one's Batoni.
For 2.
And it's a 2, and Batoni now in the game is looking at 14 points. Same amount of points in the game as Garrett. They each have. All right, pass out on top. Driving all the way, Olivia Sprague put it up and in. Sprague now has got 18 in her. No, she's not. They don't have her listed in the game at the moment. So, okay. So I'm not sure what she has, but they get it over here, right-hand side. Now they go way down in the corner. I know Sprague is big time in double figures. Tull gets the rebound on the air ball, and Sprague will bring it up. Sprague comes into the front court, gives it to Clemmer. Near side to Kennedy Tull. Now back to Melissa Lee and over to Sprague. Now right-hand side to Clemmer, down to 12 on the shot clock. Clemmer holds it overhead, looking for a cutter. Can't find anyone. Comes out to Sprague with 7. Sprague launches an NBA 3 in and out of the hopper, and Maddie Tull knocks it over underneath to Melissa Lee, who tried to lay it in. It wouldn't go, but the ball is kicked out of bounds by Evergreen State after they fell grabbing the rebound. Couldn't get back to it, and it'll be Tech ball. 59-50 with 8:20 remaining in the ball game. Sprague will take the ball out right in front of her bench. Get it out on top to Lee, who will give it back to Sprague. Sprague now yo-yos the dribble, way out on top. Right-hand side, her pass is almost intercepted because Kennedy Toll didn't move to the ball, and it was also telegraphed, so the Gooey Duck almost came away with it, and that would have been a breakaway. Ball comes into Sprague. Sprague dribbles way out on top, gives it up to Clemmer. Clemmer down on the left-hand side with the ball to Lee. Lee backs her way in, turns left-handed off the glass and down. Melissa Lee, she's now in double figures with 11. And Tech leads by 11. Long three ball on the way, Swish on the three ball. And that one was taken by Garrett. We got a timeout.
She's got 17 in the game now, does Garrett.
7:49 left in the game. 61-53, Tech by 8.
From our humble beginnings, serving members from a small garage, to today, serving communities across Southern Oregon, Rogue Credit Union was founded on the idea that together, we're stronger. For over 60 years, Rogue has been living, giving, supporting local, committed to lending a hand. Where you're more than just an auto loan or checking account, you're an owner, just like our founders intended back in that small garage in 1956. Living local, it's a Rogue thing.
Back here at Danny Miles Court, Lady Owls leading at 61-53. Bobby, Lady Owls have done a nice job extending that lead back out to 8 here. It's been a nice job to get this fourth quarter off to a good start, leading at 61-53. With more play-by-play, here's Bobby.
Hey, thanks, Michael. This has been a very good basketball game. And, of course, we're keeping an eye on that Southern Oregon Northwest game.
Yeah, the Raiders have taken the lead 41-40.
Okay, thank you, Mike.
Yes, sir.
Olivia Sprague comes to the front court to Clemmer. Now over here, back out to Clemmer, back over to Sprague. Sprague holds it, wants to drive, give it inside to Lee. Lee inside, wants to push her way, misses a shot, rebound is picked up, and here comes Garrett. In a hurry, straight down the middle, drives down, going to roll to the hoop. Nice block by Sprague, out of bounds, and it will go back to the Gooey Duck, but that was a great play by Olivia Sprague, Mike.
Yes, sir. Good job defensively.
Okay, Gooey Duck, 25 on the shot clock, looking to get it in, and they do. And now around to ready to put the ball up, and the shot was blocked. Sackrider's shot blocked. Tech comes away with it. Here comes Sprague to the front court. Olivia drives down left side underneath to a wide open Kennedy Toll. She says thank you and give the dime to Olivia Sprague. Now it's a 10-point lead with 7 minutes remaining in the ballgame. Out on top on the dribble is Bungay. Goes back over for a long three on the side. No good on the three taken by Garrett. And they'll come the other way. Get it in the front court. Pass down, one sister to the other. Maddie's foul. Took a great pass in there from her sis. And paid the price, so she got whacked. And the foul's going to go against Sackrider. Clemmer will sit down. That's coming back in for Tech is going to be Blodgett. And this will put Maddie Toll at the foul line to shoot two. Maddie, 18 points in the game. Shot on the way. Good. Shooting foul shots very well tonight. Lead is 11. Maddie, deep breath. Shot on the way. Perfect again for Madison Toll. And Tech lead 65-53. The lead is 12. 6:40 remaining. Front court, the Gooey Duck. Garrett gets the ball out on top to Bungay. Bungay into Batoni. Batoni wants to fire, but they double team her. Now she gives the ball up, down along the baseline, takes a return pass, launches a three, off the back iron, no good. Rebound comes right to Maddie Toll, who'll give it up to Sprague, and we come the other way. Could equal our biggest lead of the game if we get a bucket here. Sprague tries to give the ball up, and Tolka, we have a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Gooey Ducks, so that'll be a turnover on Sprague and the Lady Owls. And here come the Gooey Ducks, letting the ball roll up to the center line, take a little extra time. Now they pick it up, and the clock will start. Bungay to Garrett on the right side, back to Bungay. Over on the far left, now it comes in, over to the right. Bungay launches a long three, and she got it. Bungay with the three. She hits it. She's got 9 in the game. And driving down, Lee, get it over. Shot on the way by Blodgett, over and off, no good. And the rebound is corralled by Batoni. Batoni comes out of the backcourt. 9-point lead, over for a long three by Garrett, and she buries it. Back-to-back threes, and all of a sudden they trail by only 6 when we were ahead by a dozen. Get the ball in the front court to Lee, and Coach Meredith wants a timeout. And he gets the timeout. 5:21 remaining in the game, 65-59, Tech by 6. We'll be back.
That is so hot. Oh yeah, that's the truck I want. Okay, click here, super easy. I bought a truck! Wait a minute, what the heck?
Honey, I love it. How did you know it was the truck I wanted for my birthday?
It's your birthday?
It's always a fast, easy online buying experience with home delivery. Only at Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge of Klamath Falls. If you live here, you get it.
Back here at Danny Miles Court, Lady Owls up by 6. It was 12 a minute ago, but back-to-back threes by Garrett and by Batonia, and they have trimmed that lead. It's Tech ball by 6. Here's Bobby.
All right, thanks, Michael. So once again, we have an extremely interesting ball game. Long pass comes in for Clemmer, lays it up and in. Great pass from out of bounds by Sprague. Give her the dime. 67-59. Long three ball on the way, short off the iron. And that was taken by Bella Jensen. Tech into the front court. Get it down to Clemmer along the baseline. Takes it back out to Sprague. Sprague out on top, will back it off. They chase her. Now she comes near side to Kennedy Toll. Underneath the Clemmer, want to put it up, and it's blocked out of bounds nicely by Lily Stewart. And Tech will put the ball back in play with 11 seconds remaining on the shot clock. 4:50 on the game clock. 8-point lead and the ball for Oregon Tech. Get it in. Now Sprague gets the pass back out on top. Shot from about 16. No good. Taken by Blodgett. Underneath now with the ball's Clemmer wants to put it up and score it. Courtney Clemmer, this is probably the second best to your Albertson game for Clemmer, Mike. She's having another good game. It's great to see Courtney playing this well. Front court, Tech by 10, the ball in the hands of Evergreen. Over on the far sideline. Now they get it into the streaking Garrett, and she's going to be fouled on the play, and it's going to go against Courtney Clemmer. And on Clemmer, that will be her 4th personal foul. 4 fouls on Clemmer. She's coming out. Toll will come back in. That's Maddie. Maddie's had a great game. Clemmer's played very well for the time she's in, but she's just still very foul prone. And we'll sit down with 4. And to the line to shoot is going to be Garrett, 75 on the season from the line. And she'll have one more. Garrett, second shot, give her 22. She's had a heck of a game. Good player. They've got some good players on this team. They just don't have as many players as a lot of teams. All right, get the pass down. Down low with it, Little Toll. Now they go way back out on top to Sprague in the middle. Back over to Kennedy Toll. Now out on top with the ball to Blodgett. Now they get it back down. Now they get it low into Maddie. Left-hander, roll it up. Won't, gets her own rebound. Want to put it again. She's going to be hammered and shoot too. She'll be fouled on the play by Sackrider. And that'll be Sackrider's third.
Only the second team foul in the quarter on Evergreen. Tech's only committed one foul so far.
Toll will shoot since she was in the act of shooting. Maddie, shot on the way. Good. Toll's had her best night of her career, I think, at the foul line. She has really developed into the complete player. Leads the Cascade Conference in field goal percentage.
This to tie Garrett for game-high honors with 22, and she
22
does.
Right there for Maddie Toll. Front court in a hurry. Dribbling away out in front is Bungay. Bungay comes now over to the near side with it to Batoni. Batoni on the dribble. Now they go over on the left-hand side. Now they come back with it to Batoni. She wants to drive down in traffic, turns around, throws up a prayer. It's not answered. Maddie Toll has got the rebound. And they'll bring the ball up to the front court. And evidently you didn't get it over in 10 seconds, Michael?
I guess so.
It looks like that's the call. Maddie Toll, if you look up, she's got 22 points, and that's a new career high for Maddie Toll. Her old career high was 20. 22, great game for Madison Toll. Okay, Gooey Ducks with the ball in the front court, trailing by 10 with 3:15 to go. Way out on top is Garrett. Comes the right-hand side with it to Sackrider. Underneath, ball tipped away by Tech. Knocked out of bounds, and it was last touched by Evergreen, so a very good effort in there for Oregon Tech, Shelby Blodgett. And the ball will go back to Tech. Sprague on the far sideline. Now gives it back to Lee. Lee in a hurry to get across the timeline. Goes down, bounces down low to Toll, and the ball is blocked out of bounds. Go back to Tech with 18 seconds.
Scott giving him official deck.
Yeah, he's telling him this is what you should call. Okay, we get it back. Sprague shot good, about a 14-footer along the baseline. And Tech has a 12-point lead with 2:45 to go. Biggest of the game was early in the second quarter at 14. Pass goes clear across, driving down, and a whistle, and a foul is called, and I think it's going to be on Kennedy Toll. It is. Foul is on Kennedy Toll, and of course that is only team foul number 2.
And only her second.
Yeah, and so they'll take it out. 22's got 2 fouls. Shot along the baseline, too long. Rebound comes right down to Melissa Lee. Lee gives the ball up to Sprague, who's fouled on the play by Bungay. And
I think it's Batoni, actually.
Oh, they did. Okay, it is Batoni. You're right, Mike.
And she picked up her third.
And coming out of the backcourt will be Lee. Gets it ahead. Sprague drives down. Put in a floater. No good. Rebound comes down. And into the front court. Bungay gets the ball up. Down low. Reverse lay-in. Up and under. No good on the shot taken by Batoni. Tech the rebound. Lee's got it. Melissa Lee, great rebounder, and gives it up to Sprague, who almost loses the handle, and then Sprague is going to be fouled on the play by Garrett. Garrett will pick up the personal foul. No, it should have been. Yeah, it is Garrett.
Her second. Team's fourth, so Tech will be shooting free throws the final 2:04.
And they get the ball in to Sprague, who will give it up. And now a cross-court pass to Kennedy Toll for three. Off the iron, no good. Rebound cleared off underneath
Good look
by Sackrider. Sackrider with the ball. They get it into the front court. Now back to Batoni. Gets it way back out to Bungay. She'll launch a three. Back iron, no good. Rebound, scramble for it. Still scramble for it. And Kennedy Toll comes up with it. And Tech will bring it to the front court. Melissa Lee has the ball. Minute 24 to go. 12-point lead. Sprague drops down. A little four-footer, no good. Hits the back and bounces away. And Evergreen will come back the other way in a hurry. And going to the hoop, Garrett, and she's mugged. And picking her up, good sportsmanship there by Oregon Tech Shelby Blodgett.
Let's see, at Northwest with 2:52 remaining in Ashland, leading SOU 55-53.
Good ball game.
In that one, we got a men's score for you, Bobby. First half, C of I 24, Corbin 18.
Wow, defensive juggernaut there.
24-20.
Okay.
Corbin just scored again, so.
24-20, Corbin down 4. They got beat 74-54 when they played at the C.E. Jeffers Center. Second shot, good by Garrett. We got a timeout. 1:12 remaining in the game. 73-63, Tech by 10.
At Klamath Falls Toyota, you'll experience our goal to completely satisfy every customer, every day. Because our customers are like family to us. You'll also experience the teamwork of our professional and knowledgeable staff. They're authentic, caring, and the best in the industry. And when you choose from our great selection of new Toyotas or quality pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs, you'll experience a process that's efficient, easy, and transparent. Experience amazing at Klamath Falls Toyota, where experience is everything.
Feeding and watering, building, tending, and mending, one foot in front of the other, day after day, season after season. At Coastal, we're proud to say we've walked a mile or two in boots just like yours. That's why our stores are stocked with everything you need by folks who care. Find your store or shop now at coastalcountry.com with shipments to your door, in-store, or curbside. We are Coastal, and we're just what the country needs.
Back here at Danny Miles Court, Hawaiian night. If you're on your way up to the Danny Miles Court for tonight's men's game, don't get dinner. We got dinner for you. We've got North Shore Hawaiian available for sale for you. All right, Tech basketball leading by 10, 1:12 to go. Here's Bobby.
All right, thanks, Mike. Olivia Sprague will bring the ball up for Oregon Tech. And pass is almost intercepted. Now they get the ball back to Sprague and then back over to Blodgett. Now to Clemmer. Now back out as they're taking all the time that they can. They're under a minute to go now, and a foul's going to go against Batoni, and that will put Sprague at the foul line for Willett. Yes, that was the 5th foul against the guests, and so Olivia Sprague, who was really in high school, she was an outstanding foul shooter, and has picked herself up off the floor foul shooting and really putting them down again. Tech has done well at the foul line tonight, Michael.
That they have.
74-63, the lead is 11. Tech is going to win this game. Take a miracle for them not to. Second one short off the rim. Rebound comes down to Batoni. Batoni to the front court, terminates the dribble. Now throws way down on the right-hand side. Now comes back out to Batoni. She launches into 3. No. Rebound, Maddie Toll. Toll with it, gives it up to Sprague. Sprague in the backcourt. Gets it ahead to Kennedy Toll, back to Sprague, and now to Blodgett. Blodgett holds it, now back over to Sprague. Now Sprague down to Clemmer. Clemmer holds the ball, down to 26 seconds to go, 13 on the shot clock. Over to Kennedy Toll, back out, now back past, now they go into Clemmer at the foul line. She'll shoot from there, short off the iron. Rebound comes down to Garrett. She'll come the other way for the Geoduck. Garrett terminates the dribble, comes clear over here for a wide open 3 on the way, and splat on the 3-point shot taken by Bella Jensen. Cuts the lead back to 8, and that's where it's going to end. That's going to be your final score. Oregon Tech, the Lady Owls, 74, and the Gooey Ducks of Evergreen State, 66. Back after these messages.